Oh, there you are, YouTube.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What were you saying? Oh, yeah, you said 16. Right. October 16 is
What?
Duel, Steven Spielberg's first movie. All right. This is awesome. I got the Steelbook. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. We're going to watch Duel. Look at this. I haven't even opened it yet. This is going to be a fresh opening of this to watch the movie. So yeah, I got to get this saran wrap off, the J card, all of that. But look at this cover. We're about to watch this movie, and I couldn't be more hyped. Let's go.
Okay, just finished up Duel. This nice little steel right here. Just watched it. Isn't that gorgeous? I feel like this is a prized possession of mine. I just love the cover, the artwork so much. I can't remember how I got this. I know I got it from my wife, but it was either like Father's Day, my birthday, Christmas. I don't remember, but I believe it was a pre-order that I got. And yeah, I don't know. I love this object right here so much, and I feel like I'm not a steelbook guy. I feel like I'm kind of anti-steelbook, but sometimes the artwork, if it's good enough, I will love the steelbook. My problem with steelbooks is I'm terrified of them. Because, you know, during my random rankings, when I pull movies from behind me, sometimes I accidentally drop them. And I just have this giant fear of dropping my steelbooks. And this one, I would be so hurt if I were to harm this beautiful piece of steel. Anyway, yeah, so this is like Steven Spielberg's, one of his earliest, I think it might be his first feature, but it was made for TV. It was like the, what do you call that, like the ABC Movie of the Week. And, but I think I also read that it was like so successful on television that it did get a theatrical run as well, which is super cool. But yeah, this is like incredibly engaging. And I don't know, like you think of things like Hitcher, you think of things like Joyride. There was even a third film that I was sort of thinking about a little bit, and this came before those, right? There are some beautiful, wonderful shots in this, like gorgeous, and I wonder who the cinematographer is, but they just feel so Spielbergian. So, you know, Steven's out there being like, I think we got to do it this way. And sometimes they have meaning for maybe the composition of the shot, but other times it almost just feels like this is interesting. Like it's just, this is a more interesting composition than if I were to not do this. So it doesn't always have to have some sort of grand meaning when we have a certain composition on screen. And I feel like this movie showcases that. Or, you know, maybe it's just used generally for emphasis. I am recalling right now a scene where our lead, Mann, he is this guy. I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Mann. Is it David? I don't remember. He's on the phone with his wife, and we're seeing him from some distance away, and as we're watching him, another woman, this is like at a laundromat, this other woman's opening this like washing machine, right? So we're seeing him through that little porthole style window, washing machine window, whenever it's open, and it sort of like circles him, right? It holds him in that circle window. And I just finished the movie like 5 minutes ago, so I haven't extracted any meaning out of that yet, but the composition, I was just like, this is so great. And that's just like one example. The movie is full of those. It opens in such a fun, unique way, point of view sort of way, and we're given the opening credits during that, and then it eventually moves to our lead, and just some of the camera movements, the way the camera will wrap around the car or the truck, and then there are reflective areas of the car with like chrome, reflective chrome, and somehow, and maybe I just missed it, but you don't see the camera, and it's like, how did he pull off this shot so perfectly to where we are not seeing the camera or the rig that the camera is mounted to in the reflective areas of the car that's currently being filmed. It's just very impressive filmmaking here, and Spielberg was just so young. I mean, he was like 20 years younger than me when he was doing this stuff, and it's just so impressive because I'm double his age at around double his age at this point, and I feel like I don't know if I would ever accomplish anything so wonderful. Um, he's considered the best in many circles for a reason, and I just love that, you know, like Jaws, obviously we all see it, but like it's so present in this. I also watched a special feature on other television things that Spielberg had uh, worked on, like Columbo and things like that. And it's just like, the evidence is just so clear that you are going places, that you are going to be one of the greatest, one of the best. And it's just cool that he pulled that off. If you've seen The Fablemans, which is semi autobiographical, it's just so cool how he got where he got and then was able to do what he did. It's great, and I just love seeing the early seeds of everything he will eventually accomplish. I love seeing that in Duel. It's really awesome. So, yeah, Duel. This is cool, and I love this Steelbook, Universal Steelbook, which is funny because it's like an ABC movie of the week. ABC's Disney currently. I don't know who they were with at the time. What was it, 71 or something? But it's a Universal film. But yeah, great movie. Check it out. Have you seen Duel? And if you have, what do you think of it? I've even heard that it's a favorite. Like, I've heard that it is like a favorite Spielberg. Like, you like Spielberg movies? Which one's your favorite? Duel. I've heard that before. Um, so yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on Duel. And then also curious what you're watching this holiday season. I'd love to know. Leading up to Halloween. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.